If you like this video, drop a like on that like button and hit that subscribe button. And also hit the bell so you get notified every single time I post a video. And yeah, on with the video. Number 10, Finn Balor. Now, Finn Balor, he hasn't been around for all of 2017 because he had that injury suffered last year at SummerSlam when he got slammed into that barricade and he hurt his shoulder pretty bad. But he's been back since March, I believe. Yeah, since March, I think. And he hasn't really done much this year. He's just kind of on this list just because I like him. So he hasn't really done much, so that's why he's only number 10 on this spot. He still needs his one-on-one rematch because he never did get his one-on-one rematch for the Universal title. Why are you not getting there? Alright, let's go on to number 9. We'll never find out. Number 9, Bray Wyatt, the man with the big beard himself. Now, when Bray Wyatt won the WWE Championship back in February, when he took it off of John Cena in that Elimination Chamber match, I was like the happiest man alive because I am a big fan of Bray Wyatt. But then, just a little bit over a month later, he lost it to Randall Keith Orton. And he hasn't really done much after that. He's been in a couple feuds with, like, he was in a really short one with Finn Balor, and he's in, like, one with Seth Rollins right now, I think. But, I don't know. They just keep putting him random rivalries. But he's at number 9, because really the only thing he did was win the championship. So let's move on to number 8. Number 8 is Mr. Randall Keith Orton himself. This man has been WWE Champion because he won the Royal Rumble this year. He went on, he wasn't in the main event of WrestleMania, which sucked because he won the Royal Rumble. But anyway, he won the Royal Rumble and then he went on to WrestleMania to capture the WWE Championship. And he held it for about a month and then he lost it to Jinder Mahal. He also burned Bray Wyatt's house down. I'd say this has been a pretty good year for the Viper. That's why he's at number 8. Number 7 is a man that is a part-timer, but I enjoyed his time back when he came to WWE, and that is Goldberg at number 7, because the man, he came back, he destroyed Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. I know that wasn't this year, but he destroyed Lesnar at Survivor Series. He competed in the Royal Rumble match, which was great. And then he had a great match with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. I thought it was great. There's probably a lot of people that didn't like it, but I thought it was great. So, Goldberg, you take the spot at number 7, which I wouldn't, you would probably not have been, but I can't talk. Number 6 is The Big Show, the world's largest athlete. This man, he got into the shape of his freaking career. Just like, look at that beard. Just like, look at the beard. But in 2015, he was getting like chants saying like, please retire, and all that stuff. But now, no one really wants him to retire. He's worked so hard to get into the best shape of his life. And he's actually putting on some good matches. So, that's why I actually put Big Show a little bit higher on here. Because he's actually having some good matches, and he looks really good at doing it. Now, his contract expires in February of next year, so that's going to be sad. Maybe he'll renew it, but we never know. But now, we're on to the top 5, so let's get on with it. Number 5 is the Superman of the WWE, Mr. Jonathan Cena himself. And this man, he's like 40 years old. He's been in WWE for 15 years. And he can still hang with everybody. Like, freaking look at his match with AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble this year. That match was perfect. He won the WWE title there. He lost it at the Elimination Chamber to Bray Wyatt. Thank God. Then he went away for a little bit. But he's back now, and he's currently in a feud with Rusev in a United States versus Russia. I was going to say Bulgaria. But Russia storyline, and Cena, he's been just destroying it this year. And, yeah, he's become a part-timer now. So, he's number 5, though, because he's John Cena, and he's still really good with his matches. Coming in at number 4 is Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was him and Chris Jericho were pretty much, at one point, the only reason why I was still watching Raw. Because Raw sucked so bad back then. It got better now, but back then it sucked so much. And Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho were the only thing that I was watching it for, basically. Now, Chris Jericho, he didn't end up making the list because I'm human and I forgot to put him on here, but we're human. We all make mistakes. Don't try and come burn my house down. But Kevin Owens was Universal Champion until he lost it to Goldberg, which was a kind of a dumb decision at the time, but then I understood why, kind of. But then he went on to SmackDown Live and became well, yeah, he's on SmackDown now, but he went on WrestleMania and became the United States Champion. He took it off Chris Jericho, and then he got moved from Raw to SmackDown, and he's been killing it over there, and he lost the belt to Jericho again, and then he gained it back, and then he was tearing it up, and then he lost it to AJ Styles at Backlash. Kevin Owens, you beautiful man. You are such a great wrestler, and he's definitely one of my favorites. So, he's had a pretty great year, and the year's not even over yet. So, yeah. Number 3 is the Destroyer, Samoa Joe. When he first came in and he attacked Seth Rollins and he injured Seth Rollins, I really did not like this man. And then he went into that whole rivalry with Seth Rollins and all that stuff. But then, after he became number 1 contender, after he won at that Extreme Rules Fatal 5-Way match, which wasn't even that good, by the way. It was an Extreme Rules match, but barely anything extreme happened. I guess that's what happens when you try to do extreme stuff at a PG show. But yeah, ever since Samoa Joe has won that and he's gone on to face Brock Lesnar, I've liked him ever since. And he came so close to getting the title when he came to Great Balls of Fire, because he had him choked out, but then Brock Lesnar hit the F5 on him. Samoa Joe has just been killing it ever since he's won that number 1 contendership to face Brock Lesnar. And personally, I think for SummerSlam there should be a fatal 4-way between Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Now, wouldn't that be cool? That would be cool. So yeah, Samoa Joe takes the number 3 spot. Number 2, you guys are definitely going to hate me for this, but Roman Reigns takes the number 2 spot because I'm a fan of Roman Reigns. He's got some solid wrestling skills. He's put on some great match and all that stuff. And let's just think back what he done over this year. He was the number 30 spot for the Royal Rumble, even though he didn't win, and he made a bunch of people mad and all that stuff. He beat The Undertaker in the main event of WrestleMania, which was his 3rd main event of WrestleMania in a row, I might add. And then he went on, he defeated Braun Strowman at Fastlane too. And then after WrestleMania, he got destroyed by Strowman at Payback. But that doesn't matter, because Roman Reigns, he's just been on freaking fire as of late, at least to me. I know he's getting pushed a little bit too much, and I know you guys don't like that, and I really don't like how much he's getting pushed. But it doesn't really matter, because I still like him, and I want, like I said before, I want that fatal 4-way with him, Strowman, Samoa Joe, and Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam for the Universal title. Because I heard a rumor that Brock Lesnar is going to drop the Universal title at SummerSlam, which would be great. And I wouldn't be too mad if Roman Reigns ended up winning the Universal title at SummerSlam. But yeah, so Roman Reigns is number 2, and now on to the number 1. And the number 1 spot goes to the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, for having a tremendous year. He came in, he lost his title to John Cena. But then, at WrestleMania, he made a WrestleMania match that didn't sound that great on paper. AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Out of all the matches he could have had, they came up with that one, and it sounded terrible. But then, he delivered. He had an awesome match with not AJ Styles. He is AJ Styles. He had an awesome match with Shane McMahon at WrestleMania, and it was great. And then he went on to feud with Kevin Owens, and he ended up winning the United States Championship. So, AJ Styles has been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal all year, and there's nothing really can say about that anymore. Styles, he's had one heck of a first year, and he's shaping up to have a really big second year. So, yeah, AJ Styles, Best Superstar 2017. Guys did enjoy that video, drop a like on that like button and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss any one of my videos. And yeah, it was my opinion, guys, so just don't get mad at me. It was my opinion. If there's a superstar that you wanted to be on this list and is not, do not get mad, because it is my opinion. Maybe he will, because that was just for my mid-2017 Best Superstars of the Year. I'm probably going to do one in December for that. If you guys want me to do, like, the top 10, like, divas, sorry. Can't say that. That's not allowed. You're not allowed to say divas anymore. Women's wrestlers. If you guys want me to do a top 10 like women's wrestlers thing, I can do that one too. And so yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. It's been your boy Sky's Monkey, and I will see you all later.